we have been treated to a very impressive performance, very entertaining, spectacular, and a Northland team that scored 7 tries in 40 minutes. And their coaching staff, Susan Dawson, is with Willie Losse.
Susan, this Kauri juggernauts just goes strength to strength. What's the key?
Aren't they amazing? Like, I don't know, I just think it's just such a blessing of talent up here. Girls coming home, really doing the hard yards, but not very happy with that first half, to be honest. Like, it's not our pace. We've dropped down our standards, and so that's our focus for the next half for sure.
Boy, you're a hard taskmaster. So what are you expecting in the second half then? You want to reach the century?
Well, who knows? I don't know. It's up to them, but they know that that's not their standard that they're playing, and so that's their focus for the next half.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Thank you.
Tough 40 minutes there, but geez, you're up against a very good Northland team.
Oh, definitely. Big and strong and also fast, so yeah, pretty tough game so far. Yep.
You've had your opportunities. What's the message at the break to try and get back in the game in the second 40?
Sort out our set piece. We can't really go forward until we sort that out. Yep.
All right, Coach. Thanks so much.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
2 women.
And Farah, just one change to the Taranaki side in jersey 18. Aliena Wallace is on for Victoria McCulloch. So just the one change to the Taranaki side.
We're good to go? Good. Where is she?
Simpson, just beyond the 10.
Back.
Not taken cleanly. Northland with first use of the ball in the second half. Good tackle from King. Zabritsky, Nafatali. Nicely done. Mate with an inside ball. Nathan Wong. Murray goes to the line, offloads the ball. Another offload. One out the back, Nathan Wong. And then down the left edge, Northland, Nankiville. Now they enter the 22. Portia Woodman is at halfback.
Back. Back.
They tidy up. They've got forwards in the back line.
You can't do that, but firstly, offside. 17 as well. Leave it back.
It's an absolute clinic of how to carry the ball at the moment. Late footwork at the line just means they can win the collision and free their arms up, as I think it's Aroha Savage limping towards the sideline.
No, it's actually Carlin Faikawa is the lock that she didn't take any part earlier on. This is where the injury occurred. She picked up the ball and went for the run in the first exchange, and then that knee that she injured earlier from the line out just hasn't recovered, so she's just taking some time out here, and there will be a change.
Nata, Haringa Mate, 5 metre line. Into the middle of the line out, but it's
Subs. Oh, I didn't even see that, sorry. We got time.
Tui McGeorge coming on in jersey 19. Carlin Faikawa won't play any further part. Big round of applause for her efforts as well from this side of the
Let's play
field.
time's on. Let's go.
Good play to bring on as well out of a Hamilton Girls High School. McGeorge.
It's a real feature though, wasn't it, Willie? Susan Dawson mentioned a lot of young talent returning back home to the far north to pull on the Cambridge Blue for this Northland Kauri side. It's been a real feature, some standout youngsters and seasoned veterans all combining at once.
Bones. Set.
Stevens going backwards. Davison again trying to make something out of nothing, and then Latoya Mason kicks the ball into the middle of the park with Tupi on the kick return. And an inside ball, Nankiville, another one over the top. Sabritsky Nafatali for Portia Whitman from a standing start. Gets on the outside of Nielsen.
Take a step.
Sabritsky Nafatali. Release the ball. Taken by Sampson.
No advantage. It's both. So she knocked on up here. You guys did better.
Great anticipation. Go straight for the ball through the middle. Good awareness
Sub.
by Chelsea
Believe it?
Fowler. And unfortunately, just a little knock-on the contact on the ground.
Another change coming on as well, fellas. You can see there, 11 is
coming?
Sarah Winters. She's going to be replaced by Brooke Nielsen,
Thank you.
the older sister of the midfielder, Paige Nielsen. So the two sisters now will be working in tandem.
Time's on. I'm over here, so I'm guessing that's where I was going. Yeah, they're looking nice. Keep working hard.
Let's go, girls. We've got this. Come on. It's a play.
See what's your feed? You got the ball last time. Crouch. Bounce. Bind. Hold. Not straight. Sit. Hold.
Off the back this time, Gardner picks up McCook. He kicks the ball low. Tupu with an offload for Ninkerville.
Release. Good work.
Just inside their opponent's half, Nathan Wong.
Get out now.
Forwards
Good
to
work.
commit defenders in the middle of the park. Now an inside ball, mixing it up. Savage. Sabritsky Nafatali with an inside ball, testing the defence adjustments. Nathan Wong. Nielsen.
On you.
Good variety, though, from the base of those rucks. Just first, Nathan Wong trying to turn a runner underneath. And then, oh, it's a kick hasn't found touch. Just trying to bring defenders narrow.
Straight up and straight down the ball, and it's gone forward. Some
Still playing.
hustle in defence. So this is going to be a good result for Taranaki. Good job, Tulloch. I think Sampson was in there as well, putting pressure on the Northland player to force a feed at the scrum for Taranaki.
She's been energetic, Tulloch, hasn't she? She's tried to get into everything with some strong carries. Good athlete. Just applying pressure and forcing the error.
Work hard when your team's kicking to get behind your pivot. Up. Coach. Bind. Sit. Sorry,
When you come down the left side, the ball goes behind Sabritsky. Nafatali, not much that Leaf can do with it.
Hey.
Now, different start to this half for the Kauri side. Just a couple of
Just lost on the ground.
errors just affecting the flow and momentum of them. Susan Daunton mentioned at half-time she wasn't that impressed with the first half, so I'm imagining this opening 7 minutes of the second stanza, she wouldn't be too happy either.
Two tight heads for powerful Northland scrum.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Another good scrum. McCook, a little bit of indecision. Mason forced to find Sampson.
Not touched.
Terrific kick from Sampson under pressure. Great job.
Great job firstly from Mason, just bought time with a little stop-go. Draw and pass, and that's a great kick to find space from where she was after huge pressure applied to her.
Good space.
As as the ball just bounces and finds space. Look at Mason. She makes it a 2-on-1 and then just great timing on the punt. Clearance kick. Relieves a whole lot of pressure as they march forward into the far side of the halfway.
Ball's won by Taranaki. Cook. Now they shift. Fowler, Mason, and Nielsen. Eventually thrown to the ground by Portia Woodman and then driven over the touchline. Just showing that the quality and intensity of her
You're in front of the line.
defence is as good as it is on attack.
Great defence, but equally powerful carry from Paige Nielsen. Probably one of their better passages of play. Some really accurate passing along the line, and she rides the contact well over the gain line. And then the second effort from Woodman bundles over the sideline.
Change as well. Holpopper coming on in jersey number 20, replacing the tight head prop Leah Barnard.
Just let me know.
In
Ball's out.
front of the line out. Ball won quickly by Northland. Now Victoria Sabritsky Nafatali with a cutout ball. Picking up Portia Woodman, who offloads in the tackle.
It's back.
Then it goes. I thought it went forward, but called back by the referee. Gun.
Strokes back.
Good job from Rikaida for Northland to win that ball back. Nathan Wong now with some options.
Take him back.
Sabritsky Nafatali trying to put the ball behind Sampson, who was in very good position. Sampson away from the first defender, picked off by the second.
Yes. You can't just flop on the...
Nathan Wong sensing a bit of uncertainty in the back line, goes to the line, a show and go. She's going to be too quick for the cover. Tyler Nathan Wong, all class, all poise, seizing an opportunity and getting it done by herself. Brilliant play from the halfback.
We're so used to seeing Tyler Nathan Wong dominate on the World 7 scene, and just shows why. Firstly, the awareness, spatial awareness on the replay is a really good carry back from Chloe Sampson. She did a good job. Unfortunately, her support players were penalised for diving off their feet. And as the ball spits out, awareness, quick tap, she sees defenders turn her back, in and out, gets in between defenders, throws a dummy, and has Woodman in support, doesn't need her clean pair of heels. She's a wonderful athlete, Tyler Nathan Wong.
It's taken 10 minutes for them to score, so maybe the assistant coach, Susan Dawson, the heart rate and blood pressure might come down a little bit from what she's seen. But yeah, class is permanent. And Taranaki players can't feel any worse than so many thousands of defenders have around the world when she's wearing the black shirt. Just unstoppable when she gets into positions like that. And got to say, final last week, they had a big lead. Did Northland as the kick is not accurate, but they had a big lead last week against North Harbour. They went off the boil for 25 minutes. And so this is a better performance from them. Get closer to 50.
Off the field, there's some suggestion she might end up in medical school when the footy is finished. Tyler Nathan Wong, she's a terrific young example of all that is good in our game. Superstar like Portia around the world, but humble, gracious person off it. There's a little bit of the cabbage in all of us.
Hand you the cabbage.
Nice kick. Very good kick. Tullock. Still on the touchline.
Just on that cabbage too, fellas. Apparently, Zabritsky Nafatali told me before the game, that's their new mascot with the sunglasses, and the player of the day gets the cabbage, and she's got to bring a new cabbage next week.
Front of the line for McGeorge. He's into her work straight away. Now the drive. from Northland as they work the ball to the back. Nathan Wong, Zabritsky, Fatali goes behind 2 decoy runners, trying to open up the Taranaki defence, and it's a good, strong carry from Proctor, who's been hard to stop today. Nathan Wong. And they just go to work. The Northland players, they're patient with the ball.
We're going to go back for offside. Never back.
Again, positive play from the Kauri side. Strong set piece just allows Zabritsky Nafatali to find runners at the line. And here's another example where she goes to the boot.
Ball is for Proctor. Then on a little wrap around was Nata Arange Mate. And she finds Murray. Away from the first tackle, she offloads the ball out the back door. But they have some skill and some talent among their forwards, Northland.
Subs. 10 goal.
Her spatial awareness is world class, and when you got 2 front rowers with the footwork, agility, and offloading skills like that, look at Crystal Murray, been an absolute standout today. A colossus with ball in hand, very tough to put down.
Time's on.
Shaniqua Weston Jacobson on for Latoya Mason. All that experience now off the field. They're going to give this young girl a chance against the best.
With the throw and a big defensive play. From Brown, Portia Woodman. Thought about an offload, Nathan Wong. Zabritsky Nafatali. Nata Arange Mate.
1 too many. Can't help that one, sorry.
Just guilty of the second roll in the contact there from TK Nata Arange Mate. Just a class athlete. She went to the line with a tip line, showed and go, poked her nose through the contact. Referee adjudicated as that ball scrambles into touch. Their shape and system for Northland Kauri, very good. They can organise their runners in the middle of the field with multiple options, making it very hard for this Taranaki side to make any dominant one-on-one tackles.
Change coming up as well. Helen Carper, the 23-year-old, replacing Camila Wihongi. He's done well for the 54 minutes.
I just want you to keep nice, good space, okay?
You're going to add some presence.
Time's on.
Part of a very dominant scrum. Win by Brown. Now they shift. It's Mason and Sampson at first receiver. Cook. Top. Staying left and running towards the right. Nice job, Nielsen. Nathan Wong with an important tackle over the ball. Tupé. Great job, Tupé, the fullback, operating like a loose forward. And there's Zabritsky, Nafatali trying to put the ball behind King.
Paige Nielsen's been a standout for this Taranaki side. As Woodman went for the intercept, a little hit and spin, changes hands, tries to fend. Good cover tackle, Nathan Wong. Matupe, wonderful body position in over the ball. Great skills.
It's all right. No numbers. So you don't have to worry about it. Yeah.
King.
You are right.
Brown, unfortunately, it's
Outside
not straight.
shoulder. You might
And
see.
footy to come, Northland and Southland coming up next. What a year it's been for Southland in 2020. And Northland will be
For you
anxious to
guys?
stamp some home
Don't
ground
you other
authority in
girls
that
come
one.
late? because that
And
means
then, of
there's
course,
no
the Test
numbers,
match, New
so they don't have
Zealand
to
and
match.
Australia. Dave Rennie, NPC winner with Wellington, 3-time world under-20 champion. Second Test is next week. And, of course, 2 Super Rugby titles with the Chiefs. Well, and he has some knowledge of the All Black game, Dave Rennie.
Coach!
The world is waiting for international rugby, and
Bind!
wish both
Let her
teams
in.
all the best for that this afternoon.
Sorry, that was a shocking whistle. We're just pretty
And Foster's
pre-engaged.
first test in
There's no
charge.
space.
As well, new captain Sam Kane. Always exciting with a new group of players who put together and begin their own legacy in the All Black jersey. Looking forward to Caleb Clark.
Coach! Bind! Let her in. Set! Hold.
Tyler Nathan Wongs, Sabritsky Nafatali. Held the ball, shaped to pass long, gave it short for Woodman. Hard to hold. Woodman. Nathan Wong.
Get out of there.
Nice and patient.
Good. Ball's there.
It's Tyler, Nathan Wong.
Backwards.
Ball doesn't find its intended receiver, but Northland still have possession of it. And Savage. Now they go forward. Murray, what a run from Murray. All power.
7, playing the player on the ground.
You can see why everyone's keen to see her play in the front row. After seemingly long career, she's a Kiwi Fern, Crystal Murray. But her power, her presence, she's got a great offload in game as well, and she can kick some goals, especially if they're in front. Crystal, you're not bad, girl. Make the
Look at the
look.
little goosey, though, and just gets between defenders. So dynamic. Great athlete, very powerful, and falls forward. Wins the collision, hands on her front, and that defender never showed any clear release.
In or out.
Front of the line. It's another set play. And then Nata Arangamate gets the ball at the front of the line and comes back inside to avoid the touchline. Now they go to work. Karina hits in a very good tackle by Hopapa. Sabritsky and Nafatali. Shape to go wide, went short, and then
It's not back.
Portia Woodman has power. And got that finishing finesse as well. Gets try number 4 for herself, Portia Woodman.
Wasn't all to script. It was a loose ball bouncing around the midfield. But after she eyed space close to the goal line, she accelerated. Too big, too strong, too powerful.
Yeah, well, it come from the Taranaki team basically stopped there because they thought it had been lost forward. You're right, Dan. But you play to the whistle, don't you? And Portia Woodman scored 2 tries in the first 40 minutes last week against North Harbour. She picks up 4 in 60 minutes of rugby a week later. Just no stopping her.
She's got some class in. She's Sabritsky and Nafatali. Another no look.
No look.
God.
Just don't watch the eyes. She's classy, isn't she? She can just engage defenders, Ken, and just spatial awareness, finds people in soft spots in the defensive line, puts them through holes. Brilliant, brilliant skills. And after she peeled around the front on a 4-man line out, she's now lining up the shot, and Ken, she heard you, so she's taking it from outside the 15.
She could be anything in the game. Crystal Murray. Will be successful with the kick on this occasion.
Another change for the Northland. Kauri on in jersey 16, Patricia Vaka. And she will replace Justice Karina He was involved in that try with that big run from the lineouts.
Oh my goodness.
Good carry, sis. Good carry.
Kia ora, Candy.
Fuck up. Seems-
It was played by You've got options. No. Yeah, just to keep it clear for them. It's not 10. Yeah.
Oh, it only missed
Just a
by-
little bit of rain starting to fall at the moment
There
as
you go.
well, Ken. Just to bring you up to date, the weather conditions has changed substantially from when we kicked off with a nice blue sky. There is still the breeze going across the field, but now just a little bit of rain.
All the way. Coach. I got left menu right. Bind. Sit. Left menu right. Ball's not in. I'm going to come across. You guys all right? I'm just going to come through.
King has moved to prop after starting the game at hooker.
Work hard, stay strong.
It's Leaf, the second five. She's a no-nonsense. Run it straight player in the midfield, which you
Coach.
need in a good 12.
Bind. Sit. Hold.
Good scrum from Northland.
Yeah. We're going to play advantage. 6 and 8 offside.
Tackling Savage plus an offside as well. Nathan Wong. Trying for the offload.
6 and 8 off early. Where you are.
Spritsky, Nafatali at the line. Nice long ball. Portia Woodman. One-on-one with Nelson. Holds her off with the right-hand fan. Foot race to the try line. It is try number 5 today for one of the great finishes in our game, Portia Woodman.
Take a look at this. Sabritsky Nafatali eyes it. There is an overlap to the far left, throws a long, accurate pass. Good handling from Tupe, and just the stop-go fin in the chest. Her sheer acceleration from Portia Woodman is just what separates her from everyone else in the game. Take a look at this. End on replay. Bang, in the chest. Transfers the ball to the correct hand if you're watching at home, and then just puts the hammer down, shut the gate.
He's up 60. Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to spend quite a bit of time in Portia Woodman's company, really more than me as well, on the HSBC Sevens circuit, and given her immense profile in the game and one of the most recognisable faces. I've also seen her spend time with every other team post-tournament, supportive of the other girls coming through the game as well, and really offering leadership and support. Like Tyler Nathan Wong, a marvellous example off the field and doing their bit to grow the game.
Have we got them? Okay.
Janie Tyler is
Time's
on
on.
the Northland for Tumata Leaf, and a change for Taranaki as well. King the hooker is off for Whittle.
Off this time, Davis
It's fine.
with a carry.
I'll keep an eye out. In the side.
Now the pick and go. Murray, power and skill all combined. Now on to the right edge. Proctor. Proctor with a left-hand fan, the right-hand offload. Still a support player available.
Roll
So
now.
Tupe carries again.
Ball's here.
And now Ngata Airangi Mate gets her team to 8 metres out. Sabritsky Nafatali into the midfield. Kappa had the right arm available.
Yeah.
Sabritsky Nafatali with a little no-look pass on the inside for Wikaida. Woodman, try number 6. There it is.
We saw some records, individual records might get broken if this carries on. Portia Woodman, just want to give a rap to Ngāwaiora Davis, who's been in everything. It started with Murray and in support, fresh legs off the bench, and she's been in everything, Davis. Just that link play in between. Proctor, good feet, good fend, stays on her feet, promotes the ball, and then pulling strings once again. Sabritsky Nafatali finds 5 metres out, left foot step, too easy.
Well, there wouldn't be too many players that would score 6 in a game, and so she does continue to rewrite the record books, but that's a total team try, everybody involved, and I love the patience in the build-up as well, taking the right option, not looking for the miracle pass or the miracle offload that wasn't on, and the way that they can just handle the ball, it's like a loaf of bread, a tennis ball for some of them. They're just holding it up, looking for a play-up, and Sabritsky Nafatali had her name written all over that try.
Incredible try-scoring talent. Portia Woodman on your screen now. 157 sevens games. She scored 195 tries. As Willie Losse said, 2 tries last week and 6 so far today. And why wouldn't you be happy? Talented. Her dad, of course, Kawhena Woodman, 6 games for the All Blacks, 126 games for North Auckland. So she's got some genes and some pace in those legs. Portia Woodman. Simpson. Nice from Davis. And then error from Northland. Taranaki have been competitive early on in this contest, but the power, class and skill of the Northland team, and as the coach said after time in an interview with Willie Losse, those players deciding to come home and lending that experience that they've had on the world stage. In particular, I'm referring to Ngata Airangi Mate, Murray, Sabritsky Nafatali, Nathan Wong and Woodman, and they have been to the forefront of everything in this game so far.
We're pre-engaged. It's just at the hooker level.
Ken, just a note on that, we see North Harbour and also Taranaki and Tasman, 3 teams in the Farah Pama Cup this year. They're young, they're learning from every single game, and yeah, they're going to get belted on the odd occasion, but boy, you're up against world class. And that's something that they've got to remember, so I hope they don't drop their heads or think that they failed, because they certainly haven't today. They've given everything, and they've been competitive, just beaten by a better side.
74% growth in the women's game here in the last 5 years. Taranaki are part of that growth. 100% on point, Willie, with his observation. Some of the teams are going to need time. They're going to grow the game, and now Northland down the right edge with a lovely cutout ball. Proctor, she's been good today. Nathan Wong with a couple of nice touches, and then Savage with a right-hand fin.
Advantage, no advantage.
It's tied up. Sabritsky Nafatali. Nice inside ball, Murray. Crystal Murray with a little bit of footwork herself. Crystal Murray running like a back to front rower. Well, we've been talking all game about her skill set, and here's an example. Front rower who can run like a centre. Crystal Murray.
That's the best effort of the day for me. Just had everything. Good awareness to go down the short side, off the set piece, and off an advantage, another flat pass, inside ball from Ngata Aringamate, and look at the footwork. And then the shimmy, the pace, power, and you can tell she's a popular member of the side by the sheer number of people racing to give her a high five.
Well, last week against North Harbour, she scored 2 in the corner that we called Murray's corner. On this occasion, though, made it easier because she knew she had to take the kick, or she's not going to take the kick, actually, but scores closer to the post. She is an all-round athlete, a terrific player. And I can tell you, Ken, she is the pride of Kaitaia College.
Post. I think we were trying to avoid the cabbage. Have a look at this footwork from her. Look at it, little left, right, left to take the defender on the inside. And that kind of class and poise is something you can't coach, and she's got the power and a presence, a big body with a big skill set. That is the total package of any athlete.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Hang on. We'll just let her get into place.
We've had some tough years in this comp, Northland. And they've been exactly where Taranaki
Time on.
are today. So to see them come through, and significant as well. They've got 2 women coaches. Listening to Coach Dawson at half-time, she's a tough taskmaster as well. And that is certainly reflecting on the quality of this performance today. Taidua. Yes, Savage pushing away defenders, and the footwork as well. Power, skill and aggression all tied up in that little 8-metre run. Sabritsky, Nafatali with a cutout ball for Woodman. Back on the inside, Portia Woodman. Good tackle. The ball's gone forward. Nice work in defence from Taranaki.
It is good desperation, even though well and truly beaten on the scoreboard, still staying in the fight, which is an impressive marker for this coaching staff of the
Just for that space.
Taranaki side to make sure that they are in
Yeah.
to the bitter end.
Sure you can. Subs? Who?
Remember having a
11.
conversation with
Just a
her.
change now coming up
is
for
going
Northland.
off.
Sorry, Ken, just a change coming up. Mania Webb, the 18-year-old at a Kere College. Just 18 years old, gets a chance to get onto the field. She'll be hoping that Portia Woodman runs down her wing.
I was involved with the Blues under 18 camp recently.
Time's
Willie
on.
and Manaia was a part of that. 10 young female athletes given the opportunity first time in the Blues under 18 space, and Manaia was there, and she's extremely talented.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Hold there. Good work.
At the number 8 was Tullock, and down the blind side, Tullock. She's been good today. Stripped of the ball by Nathan Wong. But then it's gone forward. Nice offload from the ground for Haupapa.
Was she up early? Thank you.
Taranaki finally some time with the ball, and then a big shot in defence from Kappa. Pressure
Under
being
pressure.
applied to
Last
Fowler.
breakdown. No, it was number 2. Last breakdown. Number 2, last breakdown, offside. Leaving early. It's just TK. Not this one, but the previous one.
Great intent, though, from the Northland Kauri side, up by a fair margin, but still have the willingness and intent to get off the line. Apply line speed pressure.
There you go.
It's a good sign for them moving forward. Defence wins championships, and this deep in the game, he could be afforded if they weren't as aggressive, but they still are. It's a great sign.
Well, such is the versatility that they've put Nathan Wong back at fullback, so she's moved from halfback to fullback, and Stacey Tupac has moved from fullback to second five.
Crouch.
You could put Crystal Murray at 5'8", such as as Willie's saying, such as the versatility of their
Hang on.
overall skill set. It's been a
Sit.
wonderful example
That's better.
of power, pace, precision and finishing today off the back. Tulloch, she's been very good today for Taranaki, offensively and defensively especially. Now Sampson, first receiver with an attacking kick along the ground. Now it's a foot race. Portia Woodman. Whoa, hang on.
Hang on.
If that's simultaneous.
Sorry. Can you take your nose ring out? Thank you. What did you say? So attackers scrum there. Cool. No try. Both grounded simultaneously, so it's attackers scrum.
Key for Nielsen.
They're moving forward.
A very good attacking opportunity from the scrum. Yeah.
Do you want me to pop it in my pocket? Cool.
If a simultaneous it's a try. Was that me not knowing the rules? That's why I'm a commentator. I don't know anything.
No comment.
That's right. Well, you know, I need to talk to my boss at Sky. What's happening?
Crouch.
You know, bloke don't even know the rules.
To try and Wainui every day.
If it's my hand, it's a try, mate. I don't know why she's in big trouble. That guy there on the screen.
We're on. Yeah, oh, I was going to say, I thought you were like pumping your team up, but that's fine. Cool.
Great refereeing, I was going to say this afternoon, but this morning too. Really good demeanour with the players. Chatting to them respectfully and getting good buy-in.
Create some space.
So a huge pat on the back. Even telling some players to take out nose rings and earrings. Always an interesting discussion.
Crouch.
I've seen some of those players angry too, but this has been a nice day today for them.
Sit.
McCook. Tulloch. Lateral. Oh, big shot on her, but it's high. She's got the timer on. McCook with a quick tap. It goes underneath. Rolled over. Now the pick and go. There's no way through there. The ball is loose.
You're not back 10. Do you get number 6 too? I saw it as number 6. 6 in TK. 6. Are you 6? No, like the actual number 6. No, it wasn't 6. Was it you? Yeah, sorry. Thank you for being honest. So we're in the red zone. You're not back. That one was a head high. No, I'm not looking for you. Hang on. Hang on, TK. Yeah, sorry, mate. So we would have gone with the car. However, I don't have a
said,
number.
oh, you can go.
Sorry about that. But it makes me
So the real offender's been hiding. The real offender's decamped the scene. So they keep off 15. That is a win for Sabritsky Nafatali as Taranaki shift into the midfield for Naia. Good job. Crystal Murray, what a game she's having. Crystal Murray.
Red zone, red zone.
Sabritsky Nafatali, full of confidence. Portia Woodman, 6 tries. Is she looking for 7? Is she looking for 7? Is she going to get 7? Who would know? Less than a minute. Sabritsky. Nafatali, first receiver. Gives the ball short. Then a lovely offload in the tackle.
Roll.
Tairua. Good first contact from Gardner in defence. Murray Dummy, offload, nice inside ball from Davis.
Not on ball.
Short ball, they're coming back towards the open side. Savage with a left-hand fend. And now Nata Arangamate out the left side. Davis with a very good try. With seconds to go on the clock, pushes the score out to 75 points to 3.
Fitting too for Nawai Ora Davis. She's been everything. The link player, often shifting the last pass before the try. She was the one who changed direction. Take a look at this. Fend. Savage, don't argue. Pokes her nose, gets an offload away. The dummy from Nata Arangamate, and then support play once again. She's been outstanding, actually, Davis, the whole afternoon, but geez, that Fend don't want to replay that too many times. Team try though, Willie. Wonderful play from this Kauri afternoon.
Yeah, it is a great way to finish the game, and you can take it back to Zabriskie Napatali with her skills. You talk about, Ken, about Nathan Wong possibly becoming a doctor. I can tell you that Zabriskie Napatali should become a lawyer, because she'll get you out of any situation. Having a word with the ref, making her change her mind, and it went 98 metres. Started with Woodman, finished with Davis. She picks up a hat trick.
It was always going to be Crystal Murray. And what a spectacle they have given us today. 77 points to 3 is as comprehensive as it gets. Northland, too good for Taranaki.